I've heard some stories from when you were younger along the grapevine around you setting your alarm and getting up earlier than your parents so that you could run a few laps around the block before they woke up and you had to go to school. Is that correct?
It's half correct. As a young kid, I always wanted to run. I wanted to be an athlete when I was older. And Dad had strict rules that I was only allowed to run for 10 minutes a day, twice a week. He didn't want me to overtrain. So, and he used to come out as well, but I used to be the one that would wake up the family. Okay, today's run day. We've got our 10 minutes. Let's go and bash around the bush for 10 minutes and get ready for school. So, yeah.
How far did you get in 10 minutes?
We used to have, well, we called it the 3K loop, but I don't think it was 3K. But Dad used to end up doing a few shortcuts and we used to try and beat him back to the house. So it was probably about 2.5.
Did you ever beat him?
Yeah, he never beat me.
Ah, that was fun.
Yeah.
So what do you think this taught you about life?
The running or the...
just the whole, I guess the concept of your family supporting you in what you wanted to do.
Well, we're a very close family. We came out from England when I was 3. My older sister was 4.5, my younger sister was 1. And Dad decided when he was 11 he wanted to live in Australia. And I always thought it was funny, Mum's name's Sheila, so she was sort of destined to live out here. So it's always just been us. We haven't really had any other relatives over here. So when we've done things, we've always been a very sort of close-knit family. And I just think, you know, when I decided that I wanted to be an athlete and I wanted to take part in athletics and things like that, I was really supported and very fortunate that the rest of the family enjoyed it as well.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to run for Australia. I knew that much. At the time I was obviously just running, so I hadn't discovered triathlon, and fortunately I did discover triathlon because I was better at that. But yeah, I wanted to be something different.
What made you better at triathlon?
I could win more easily. I think triathlon suited me because I was quite good at a few sports, and I wasn't outstanding at running. I was very good at running, but I was never going to be outstanding world #1 or anything like that. And triathlon I was able to.
When did you realise that you were not outstanding at running?
I probably still haven't accepted it. I still think I'm pretty good at running. Probably, well, the jump from junior to senior running is quite a big jump. Yeah. So I never made it a junior athletics team, but at the same time I was never allowed, you know, through my dad, to train very hard as a junior. So it wasn't until I actually became a senior, was doing okay sort of running times, making, you know, road relays and world cross country teams for Australia, not making a track and field team or anything. And Dad sort of decided or said, why don't you go and do a triathlon and see how you go? And once we sort of got into triathlon, we sort of realised that I was a much better triathlete.
Did you love it?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I love triathlon. I think I just love being the whole feeling of fitness, and being able to swim, bike and run for a living is a pretty lucky thing to have.
Have you ever played team sport?
I have. I've played all the things you do at school as a girl, softball, netball. I was banned from PE for a week after a very rough game of softball. I'm not a very good team player.
Why?
A little bit too aggressive.
Right.
That was I think it was a year 9 softball PE class. Ended very badly.
Would you still apply that same tag to yourself now? As in, you're not very good at team sports? Or do you sort of pitch that as being part of your past?
I don't know. I still get criticised now for queuing badly and things like that. I'm not a very patient person. I don't think you'll ever get over that. But I think I have mellowed a lot to what I used to be. I hope I have, because I was quite hot-headed and in a rush to get everywhere.
Where were you heading in that rush?
I was trying to get to the top.
What was the top at that time?
I wanted to get to Olympics. So in my mind, I've never really achieved what I really intentionally set out to achieve. And, you know, for a number of reasons, which I'm sure we'll probably get to. But, yeah, in my mind, I've never achieved exactly what I wanted in sport.